Hello Internet, this is Kate, and today I have something I should have done a while ago. So, yeah. Well, I should be sleeping right now, but I figured I had time to make this tiny little thing real quick. There's three major news events that have been happening since my last video, and the first one, actually let's make that 4. The first one, and the most important, is, as you can see, I am no longer in Norway, which means that I'm back in America, and that leads me, well, that the trip was amazing. I love Norway. In fact, I miss it a lot. I can't wait to go back. I miss my super amazing friend that I have over there. I miss him a lot. And from what he tells me, he misses me too, which makes me a little bit happy and flattered and everything. I also miss his roommate, who's pretty cool. Yeah. Give or take. And all the people there, and the people I met there, which I only really got to see them once, except for one of them who I got to see a few times. He's really cool too. I miss it. Norway was such a beautiful place. I really, really miss it. I do. I would love to live in Norway, but I've already spent a lot of time on that. So moving on to the next point, we have that, I don't know if you remember my previous videos, they were usually in bed or here, and you can see over at the door, I have a new setup. So where you used to be over here, forgive the little bit of message there, the computer used to be here, and you guys would just see that over there. Well, as you can tell, it's cleaner. I have to throw the box away and that one over there as well. It's a lot cleaner because my mom came by and she cleaned a lot of the stuff. But now here's the cool thing. It's my new setup. As you noticed, I got a new chair that's pretty cool and whatever. And here's the new setup. I have my laptop here. See, I'm recording. And then I have my monitor there, and then I have this really sweet table. There's my TV with my Connect and PS and whatever. And here's my iPhone, here's my car keys, here's some nerd glasses, my shades, some other stuff. There's this guy. I still don't know what to call him, Mr. Skirtum or something. No, just kidding, that would be totally terrible. There's Chewbacca over there, little Chewie, Mr. Bobblehead Chewie. And look at how he bobbles that head like a bows. And then there's this in the back. See that? That's a light that comes from those little things there, and it changes colors. I have this fake grass here just for looks and appearances to make the background behind my computer not look so empty. And to try to hide a little bit the light so you can't really see them, but you can see the light reflecting on the wall, which I think is pretty cool. And I need more of those lights to put them everywhere. But that's number 2, that's the new setup. Number 3 is that I was actually going to make recently a video about the horrors of transitioning. I'll admit I've been extremely lucky that I've been able to transition as easily and independently as I have, whereas I know a lot of other people, and one of them who I really admire, who actually went to group therapy and stuff like that, and she's really inspiring to me, and I like her a lot. And seeing how she was a lot less independent than I was in the process, but in the end she's doing a lot better than I am. But then she has been doing this for a whole lot longer than I have, officially speaking. I was going to do a video of the horrors, but that will have to wait. I think that the main horror for me was, and I'm going to put this here because I think it's very important that people are aware of this horror. My biggest horror was the fear of being alone forever. It was. I'm a very difficult individual to deal with sometimes. and I was really, really afraid of ending forever alone. But that's what the fourth point is, and the reason I'm not dwelling on the third point of the horrors of transitioning is because it gets better. It does. It really, really, really does. And one day I might be alone again, and I will think, this is so much bullshit. It doesn't get better. But trust me, it does. I used to believe, shit, I'm gonna end up alone for the rest of my life, and what good is transitioning? I should never have transitioned and all that stuff, and maybe I should have just been a man and whatever. But and I saw all these things that say it gets better, go ahead, it gets better. I wasn't believing it. I wasn't buying any of that shit. Freaking trust me. Freaking trust me. Okay, if you don't think it gets better, I didn't think it got better, but it does. It does. You just have to stick with it. And sooner or later, if you're smarter than me and you actually, meet people and look for help, it'll be a lot easier for you. But things get better because you will find somebody that will help you, somebody with whom you can relate, somebody that will be there, and that makes a whole world of difference because you're no longer alone, whether it's in a romantic relationship or something like that, or whether it's just a really good friend. That person will help it go a lot better for you. Trust me on that, it gets so much better. And once you find that person, being yourself becomes absolutely priceless, and you'll be very glad you transitioned. And I think that's about it. I think that's all I had for now. I'm still gonna try to do that video, the horrors of transitioning. Then I might do maybe I'll do a video first about how my transition went personally, because that's a kind of funny story. Then I might do another TLDW, so I'm gonna watch videos of some of my funny stories of my life, a little bit of, so you can see who I am. And this is dragging a little bit too much, so I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I promise a few videos. I really hope I pull through with those promises, and I will see you guys when I see you. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed all my next videos, and I hope you're doing badass, and I hope that you will trust me that it gets better. Fucking promise it, or you'll get your money back. Bye-bye.